Are you getting ready to move into college soon and worried about making friends? Your dorm will be your home away from home and a great place to meet people. If you're a little nervous, I'll share with you the best ways to make friends in your residence hall. Hey Bobcat Nation, I'm Nicole. Welcome to I Wish I Would Have Known, where college students like me share what we wish we would have known going through the college process. It's move-in day. You've just arrived and are settling into your dorm. You can feel the excited energy and nerves all around you. Some of the very first people you get close with in college are the people in your dorm. And the better your relationship is with the people you live with, the easier the transition of living on campus can be. I know it could be a little intimidating, but don't worry. Here are some ways you can meet people and form bonds right away in your dorm. Number 3. Build a relationship with your roommate that includes respect and fun. One of the first people you will connect with is your roommate. Before you even move in, reach out to them through social media, email, or give them a call. Get to know them to help break the ice when you actually move in. I felt like there was a lot of pressure to be best friends with my roommate right away, but one of the things I learned is that if you live well together first, then a friendship will often naturally come second. It's important for you and your roommate to make some rules for your living situation and talk openly about some of your likes and dislikes. When my roommate and I first got to Quinnipiac, we spent the first night setting expectations for our new living space. I learned that she was a heavy sleeper and didn't mind if I had the lights on. She learned that I was the opposite. I needed complete silence because I could wake up from anything. We figured out each other's schedules, hobbies we might like to do together, and ways to communicate when we need some alone time. Making time to have these conversations now will prevent unnecessary conflict later on and help you feel more at home with each other right away. While you may or may not become the best of friends, setting time aside for your roommate bonding is important because this gives you both time to get to know each other more. You won't believe how busy you get early on in college, and I learned that it could be easy to forget to make time for each other with all the different people you'll be getting to know. Try setting a day and time strictly for each other. My roommate and I started a tradition that we would always watch shows together, make popcorn, and catch up on Friday nights. Building a connection with your roommate can create a bond that lasts through college and beyond. Number 2. Once you're moved in, another way to meet people in your hall is by leaving your door open or walking around your hall knocking on doors to meet your neighbors. I made some of my best friends in college by talking to other people in my hall during the first week of school. My roommate and I made sure to leave our door open so that people could pop in and say hi whenever. We also spent a lot of time in our common room or used a shared kitchen, which made other people feel more comfortable coming up to us. We didn't just wait for others to reach out. Instead, we made a point to walk around one day and introduced ourselves. We made plans to watch shows together, get dinner, or hang out on the quad with other first years in our building. Your RA, or resident assistant, is a really great resource for making these introductions and planning awesome bonding time with your neighbors. When you first get to school, they will most likely be holding lots of events right in your dorm. So while you may have a lot going on, make sure to try to go to a few. My roommate and I pushed ourselves out of our comfort zone and made a pact to go to every RA event for the first month. Soon, we knew everyone in our hall and had built real connections that went from weekly RA planned hangouts to making our own plans. Remember, everyone is coming into college nervous about making friends, and just about everyone in your building is trying to make themselves feel at home on campus. Be the person to reach out to your neighbors and form friendships outside of your own room. Number 1. Meet the people above and below you. After really getting to know my roommate and the rest of the people on my floor, it was easy to start forming a group. We all knew each other, felt comfortable with each other, and they were the people I could always go to events with. But your first semester at college should really be all about meeting lots of different people. And don't forget, every first year in your building is going through the same transition. And I learned it's better to go through it all together. It might take a bit more effort to make friendships with the people who aren't right next door to you, but it's definitely worth it. My roommate and I love trying to cook new things in the dorm kitchen, so once in a while, we would go to another floor's kitchen and cook there. We met so many people who just wandered in. We even tried to meet people by bringing cookies around the building. Knocking on doors might not be the most comfortable thing to do, but if you go with your roommate or a group, you'd be surprised how many people are glad you took the first step to introducing yourself. Chances are, your dorm will have some areas outside to hang out. I tried to study or eat out there, especially when I first got to campus and the weather weather was nice. Lots of other people had the same idea. First years from all around the building would end up eating dinner in front of our dorm, and we would all just talk about school and make plans for the weekend. Keep an eye out for dorm-wide events held by the RAs in your building. If you meet someone that you get a good first impression from, ask them if they want to come back to your room and watch a movie or grab coffee the next day. And who knows, maybe your simple invite will spark a long-time friendship. I was really worried about making friends in college, but your dorm is a great place to start. Going to college is going to be filled with excitement and a bit of nervousness, but that is totally normal. Once you unpack your suitcase, your dorm is the first stop to making yourself comfortable at school, and the friendships you make will only help you through your transition. Don't forget, everyone is going through this together. Do you have a tip or something you wish you would have known preparing for college? Drop it in the comments section below. These are just some tips that could help you get through the college process. Looking for more? Check out another episode and click here for more tips from college students. Go Bobcats!